Hello learners, in today's video we'll talk about the 18 executive orders which was been issued. We'll not talk about the whole 18 things but the 4 important orders which the President Trump have issued and that which is going to implicate India in specifically. That we are going to discuss. Actually there were 18 of them but we are going to discuss the 4 which are directly going to impact our country. Firstly, before getting into that, what is exactly the executive order? It's an order where a directive will be issued so that they can operate or manage the state's affair, and that too without the approval of the Congress. And which kind of operations they wanted to manage? The federal government. In any case, the federal government is the central government. So an executive order without the approval of the Congress, which is in like a parliament for US government, so that without the approval an order will be issued so that they can manage the federal government. Such orders were being issued after the inaugural session of Donald Trump, which were 18 in number. We'll discuss the 4 of them. Now, firstly, what are the key features of this executive order? Firstly, who is the authority? It is derived from the US Constitution and the statutory powers are granted to the President. That means the President can issue the executive order in USA. And what is the scope? It can address the wide range of issues like the immigration, trade, defense, environmental policies and many more. But what are the limitations? It cannot create new laws, or it cannot violate the existing laws, or it cannot override the congressional authority, or also it cannot be not cross the constitutional values. So these are the limitations of the executive order of the USA. And judicial review, yes, they can be challenged in the courts if deemed unconstitutional or beyond the president's authority. So these are the key features of the executive orders of USA. Now, like example, there are few famous examples where that executive order was been issued. While Abraham Lincoln was president in 1863, Emancipation Proclamation was being issued by using executive order, which means they wanted to abolish slavery in Confederate States. It was a very significant move back then. And again in 1942, President Franklin D. Roosevelt has issued that the Japanese and American intermittent during the WWI, which led, he issued an executive order saying that now is the time we need to enter the World War II. That is when the Japanese and American intermittent has happened. And in 2017, when Trump was in his first phase of presidency, he issued travel ban which restricted entry from certain countries in the year 2017. And now in 2025, he has issued again 18 executive orders which are very important, significant in the global arena, because it is well observed and well recognized that when USA is going to sneeze, the world is going to catch cold. The same thing has happened after issual of this particular orders. Now, following this, most importantly, the areas where we are going to study are the immigration, the trade, the environmental policy and the international relations. These 4 lies important because it is going to impact India at large. So firstly, we will discuss the immigration policies. In this particular thing, what Donald Trump has expected or has issued is that parents who are not holding US citizenship or lawful permanent residency, their kids just by birth are not going to get citizenship on or after February 19, 2025. That means directly it is going to affect the Indian diaspora who are over there and who bear a kid. See, those who are on temporary visas and undocumented status. So the US born children would no longer automatically receive citizenship. He liked some kind of rules, not just by birth you are going to get citizenship. And secondly, the crackdown on the illegal immigration. Like he is going to identify, he is saying that US officials are going to identify and they are going to deport people who are undocumented, like illegal immigrants. And also India has agreed to repatriate approximately 18,000 Indian citizens back to India, whoever have entered illegally in the US. So this is definitely going to affect our IT professionals who are at a larger number in the country. Secondly, the trade policies. He wants to review the trade agreements because Donald Trump, as a nature, he believes in bilateralism rather than multilateralism. And also he wanted to review the trade agreements and tariffs. The executive order is saying that the US trade policies will be focusing on the tariffs and existing foreign trade agreements. He is going to review. And this could lead, this kind of review and the nature given of this particular person is going to lead the imposition of higher tariffs. That too, Indian exporters are very good at the textiles and pharmaceuticals in USA. Now there's a very important concern of India's export economy. This is going to put pressure on the Indian exporters because the protectionist measures, whatever are being given in the trade regard, is going to affect the exports. Coming to environmental and health policies, this is very important. In the first phase itself, he is withdrawn from Paris agreement. Again, the Joe Biden phase has gone into again. Now again he is coming to withdrawn. The withdrawal of Paris agreement is like again. So it is going to immediately affect, because this is a very key important thing, because it's an international collaboration to tackle climate change. And secondly, most importantly, he also is saying that he wants to get out from World Health Organization, which is at the apex, so that the people who want the financial or technical assistance regarding the global health, they are going to see WHO. And USA is one of the largest funders for the WHO. Now when they try to withdraw from this particular organization, definitely it is going to, impact the global health initiatives and the funding part. So this is a very significant thing where it is going to impact globally, not just India alone. Next, the bilateral relations and the economic implications, like impact on H-1B visa program. He has increased the scrutiny and the potential restrictions from people getting into there in regard to studying or for the job purposes. So this is definitely going to impact the Indian IT companies and the professionals who are trying to seek opportunities in this particular country. And they wanted to increase tariffs, which we have discussed. It is going to highly impact the sectors like the textiles, pharmaceuticals and engineering goods. So this kind of things are there when he wants to protectionist kind of attitude and America first kind of attitude is making him to do this, and this is definitely going to impact. So the various domains it is getting affected. Sectors, whatever we have discussed in the environment, in the trade, in the cultural, in the diaspora regard, and also in the important financial regard as well. So this kind of things, the withdrawal or America first kind of attitude, whichever was being issued in this executive orders were being seen, and it's high time that we need a regional collaboration rather than getting into the or depending on USA. So this is all about the executive orders which were being issued, not the 18 completely, but the 4 important things which are directly implicating the country, our country. Thank you.